Gate 1. The Art of the Here and Now. My contract with myself. I have come here to be. I have come here to experience every individual smell, taste, vision, sound, and touch in every moment simultaneously. I have committed to leave behind all worries, fears, and anxieties. I have come to be. I have nothing to accomplish. I have no agenda, no plans, no expectations, and no ambitions. I will refrain from any attempt to understand, catalog, or explain. My signature and commitment that I have come to be. To miss out on life. I find it extremely difficult to just be. My mind is busy with all the things on my to-do list, and I constantly want to do more, to accomplish more, to be sure I haven't missed anything or missed out on anything. Sometimes I find myself longing for what was, while other times I desperately want to get on with it and get to the next phase. Rarely do I find myself in the here and now. The greatest loss in life comes when I am so caught up in my thoughts and feelings that I miss out on the opportunity to be with you, to connect and be fully present with you, you who are so dear to me. I want to be with you. I want to be here for you, as you are important to me. We spend a lot of time together, you and I, but I am not present. It might appear from the outside that I am present with you, but I know that I am not. Rather, I am imprisoned in my never-ending to-do list, in my fears and anxieties, and in my hopes for the future. And so I am not present with you, you who are so dear to me. The good news is that yoga has a solution, a way out, an exit ramp. Yoga supplies me a means to practice the art of not missing out. This practice in yoga of not missing out enables me to pay more attention when I am with a loved one, to really hear what you are saying, to really listen without answering, without formulating my response in my head. I can be present, holding your hand, and listening. When my thoughts start to stray, I can recognize that and gently coax myself back to the present space. I can take note when that happens. I can look inside, peering into my thoughts, observing them from the outside, and return to the space, which is you. This immediately enables me to become closer to you, to be even more present, even more connected to life. Alive. What is it to be truly present in the here and now? Hatha Yoga Anushasanam. Yoga, as a way of life, begins with this phrase: it is the secret to life. What exactly does it mean to be in the here and now? The first part of the phrase is the Sanskrit word hatha, ha meaning sun, and ta, the moon. The sun and the moon are currently in a specific point in space in the universe for this one moment. They will never again return to this specific point. Therefore, the word hatha refers to this moment, this pinpoint that contains depth, bliss, and mystery. It is the moment something previously hidden or unclear reveals itself. It is the moment I see truth, the moment I become. The second word is yoga, which means connection, unity, the oneness of the universe and my unity with the universe. I connect to a tree. I connect to a stone. I connect to you by gazing deep into your eyes. I connect to my spirit, and as I connect, I am spirit. Anushasanam, the third word, can be translated as experiencing, pulling back the curtain so that even the most mundane habit can be revealed as a new experience. When I make myself a cup of coffee in the morning, that's a habit. When I approach the same cup of coffee and am able to erase all my prior knowledge and all the narrative in my head telling me the story of this cup of coffee, I can meet and connect with it as if this was my first encounter, my discovery of coffee. I can take a sip and feel the notes of the taste. I can see the shades of rich colors of my coffee. I can smell the distinct aroma of this cup of coffee. It is as if this is my first encounter with coffee. After having lived with you for many years, I have a script, a story in my mind of who you are and what you represent. And so, when I meet you, I am not really meeting you. I am meeting my story of you, my knowledge of what I expect you to be. Only when I am able to erase that story and approach you from a new, fresh perspective do we really meet. It's as if every time we meet, we have the potential to meet for the first time. The physical movements and positions of yoga are a manifestation of this experiencing. I don't perform yoga. I don't do yoga. I am yoga. I experience each movement, inhale and exhale, and I experience the sensations in my body. I experience my senses, my heartbeat, my sweat, my skin, my bones, my flesh. This experiencing is also a form of uniting with me. It is an intimate moment with myself that creates inner peace and profound, unconditional joy. There are no elements of comparison and no expectations that something will happen or that something will be achieved. I have nowhere to run to, nowhere to get to. As I sit still, doing nothing, I am calm and I am joy. This key adage of wisdom, Hatha Yoga Anushasanam, is not merely a philosophy to be read in a book. Rather, it is a practical piece of my life, like a tried and true recipe that hangs on my kitchen wall. It can only be understood once I have prepared the dish. So too, this adage can only be understood once I have begun to live it and incorporate it in my daily life. Therefore, I try to apply it to every moment of my life. I try to be in the here and now, recognizing that this rare, exquisite moment will never happen again. As such, I approach each moment with curiosity, joy, and humility. This state of mind of the here and now can occur within any moment, even when I'm washing the dishes. If I find my mind wandering off, I hone myself back in by paying attention to the sensory, the feeling of the soap bubbles or the feel of the dishes, because life is made up of these small moments. When I reside fully within each of these moments, I can connect to my spirit. When I listen, my conscious can find stillness. My brain wants to understand, to catalog, to explain. That is the nature of the brain. When I connect to this moment, I relinquish the need to look for explanations and reasons. I am in the here and now. The abundance that is revealed to me is infinite, and I am filled with gratitude and an appreciation for every joyous moment of precious life. I am then able to find the joy that resides within each and every moment. What are the chakras? How does this story of my life relate to the energy centers in my body? In general, I process through my mind, my brain, and through the world of material possibilities. I seek to find within myself something that represents the beyond, something that is the spirit that lies within me. Yoga enables me to use my flesh and bones and the source within my body as a power plant, an electric power station accessible to me whenever I connect to the correct frequency. It enables me to connect to a vast network of cables that are the energies flowing both to and from me. These energies can flow in and out as long as the system is connected seamlessly. When I make a change within my spirit, I create a change in the universe. It is all interconnected. The ancient map of yoga practice and philosophy teaches me that my body inhabits numerous centers that contain, create, and transmit energy. These energy sources run through my spine and from my pelvic floor to my head like a flute, a pipeline with points of entry that allow a flow of entry and exit of energy. At first glance, this sounds a bit preposterous. What do energy and flow have to do with me? However, as I delve more deeply into this idea, I understand that I speak volumes with no words. I connect through a different mode of communication. The chakras, the energy sources, guide me in their teachings in order to enhance my connection to myself and to the world. As I delve into the story of the chakras, I discover a deep curiosity. I begin to understand how a specific energy center within me might connect to a point of mind, body, and spirit and create a certain energy flow. As I deepen my research of my body, I create certain energies and frequencies that cause things to happen to me. Nothing is happenstance. Everything that happens is facilitated and caused by me. When I am imprisoned, lowly, or underground, I transmit a signal that is repulsive, depressing, or uninviting. When I am enlightened, open, available, present, and in the here and now, abundant goodness gravitates towards me. The physical practice of yoga, poses and movement, breathing and cleansing is done with the intent to release and open energy sources that have become blocked in my daily life. Muladhara, the root chakra. I have chosen the root chakra of Muladhara to complement this chapter of the art of the here and now. This chakra resides in the lower pelvis in the base of the spine. It invites me into the basic, primal, primitive energy center. It represents basic survival. Through this chakra, I experience the life force that pounds and beats within me. I transmit a frequency that represents basic love of the world. I receive this chakra's energy from the ground, from life, from the energy force of primal passion, and from fire. Sometimes I feel tired and downtrodden because my energy is being wasted on worry, anxiety, and disturbing thoughts. My chakra is blocked. The flow of energy is blocked, and growth, hope, faith, and connection cannot get through. To access being in the here and now, I simply reconnect to the basic passion of life so as not to be entrapped, depressed, or disconnected, and instead to be wholly encompassed in yoga, in connection, and in life. I open my basic chakra and realign with the life force that pumps within me. The base chakra is located in the base of the spine, like a lighthouse that rises tall in the horizon. The color of the base chakra is red. The sound it evokes is Lam. Its element is the ground, the earth. It is connected to the sense of smell, similar to that of the animal world, as animals follow and rely on their sense of smell. The bodily manifestations of this chakra are blood, bones, and the spinal cord. This base chakra represents our basic primal needs, our survival instinct, our vitality that goes beyond merely existing. It represents the root, the core, and the connection to reality, stability, safety, home base, and continuity. I strive constantly each and every moment of each and every day to open this energy source so that this specific passion and fire will burn within me and enable my presence in the here and now. This will enable me to bring the joy of life into the world. Svadhyaya, internal research and exploration. Svadhyaya, one of the 10 tools of research of yoga, teaches us to delve frequently into self-study and self-research. The heart and soul of yoga, the infinite art of life, is the ongoing research as to why I choose to behave the way that I do. Am I bringing good into the world, or am I choosing to behave in a way that is self-serving? Why would I hurt someone? Why would I be hurt by someone else's criticism of me? Why was I hurt when someone abandoned me? Why was I disappointed with you because I expected something that did not occur? Why did I get angry with myself because I fell and got hurt? Was it my ego that got hurt? During the physical practice, I research the parts of my body that are blocked or numb, as well as the relationship between various organs, bones, muscles, and tendons. With each practice, I discover a place in my body that has been overlooked or ignored lately, a piece in need of awakening. And so, I practice this internal research with each session. I commit to the ongoing research involved in exploring my internal topography as a way to facilitate change and to be reborn. I have left the old worn-out pieces that no longer serve me, and I have chosen to align with the new. The search. In order to deepen my research, I must question. In yoga, this is called Svadhyaya, a research and exploration of self. This is an ongoing process of self-evaluation to understand the points in my life that prevent me from being in a place of true joy and freedom. Points I need to focus on and work on daily. This is lifelong work. This is the work of life. Now would be a good time to stop, pause, get a pen and paper, and pause after each question in order to step inside your own heart to write down what you might discover there. What aspect of my life, emotional, behavior, or fear-driven, anxiety, guilt, worry, anger, lack of boundaries, or disturbing thoughts have I come here to explore and research? Describe a time or situation in your life when you were physically present but not actually present. How did that make you feel? Describe a time or situation in your life when you were fully present in the here and now. How did that make you feel? Snacks for the way. To be one with all you taste. To be one with every color. To be one with every smell. To be one with all you see. To be one with every breath. To be one with every person. To linger. To gaze intently. To take time. To have nothing to accomplish. To waste time. What do I want to take along with me in my backpack? This is also a good place to pause a minute and write down my reflections. I have no agenda. I have no plans. I have no expectations. I have come to be. As we conclude this gate, please take a minute to journal some reflections of gratitude.